Hi guys, and welcome back to Chasing Financial Freedom, the YouTube channel where we chase financial freedom and discuss news about finance and the stock market. Okay, so here today on the 17th of 2020, the 17th of July, we have some good news here in the markets. So we are seeing retail sales come all the way back in June. And we have S&P futures up 11 points and the Dow is up 58 points and we have the Nasdaq up 95 points. We have a little bit of downside from crude oil, and what we can see. Yesterday it was a hard day. As you may know, I have bought into Norwegian cruise lines. I bought around 1630 and today is 1530, which it means I think that it is an even better opportunity to buy in if somebody is interested in this stock. Then we have Spirit Airlines, one of my favorite stocks, which I also bought yesterday because I think it is an absolute winner of this corona crisis, and I think they're going to jump right back on. So they were about $43 in February, for almost 45, and then we fell down to 8.39. Now we're about 18.6, and I believe that they are going to soar yet again, as it happened here and here and here. So we see 3 points, three mountains here. So it's probably safe to say that we're going to see another rise. The same holds true for Norwegian cruise lines. And if we look at today's news, we see that we are seeing a surge of retail sales come all the way back in June. So we're having here an increase, which means we're going to have back jobs soon, even though in America there are 35 million unemployed. But I think it's not structural, but it's just because of the Ronnie Rona case. So here we have European stocks mixed ahead of EU Recovery Summit. So it is a summit that we're going to talk about, or the European Union is going to talk. I live in the EU, so we are going to talk about the recovery and our packages for recovery. Then we see BlackRock quarterly profit jumps 21%, so it has been a great quarter for them. Then we are seeing, if you do not get the virus in a box soon, then we're running every high risk. Yes, of course, we all know that. So cyber attack, Twitter was facilitated. Then we have probably seen a short decline in this stock, and now we're probably going to go back up. Norwegian Carnival. So here we have some bad news about the airlines. Nothing too bad, just some bad publicity. I think it is their motive is to put the stock down so they can buy more, because we all know that the airline industry is going to recover because people are wanting to go back to travel. And the same holds true for Norwegian, because they have one of the best fleets on the market and they are going to return. They are trying to get some new money, and we have set a $15 offering prices downgrade sweep stock. Okay, it's not that bad. Here we have an estimate and an actual. It was a little bit worse than expected, but we're thinking that I think that they're going to come right back on. So if you're seeing their financials and annual, we're seeing that they were rising every year. So here we had in 2016 we have a revenue of 4 billion 0.87, then we had 5 billion, and 6 billion in 2018 and 6 billion point 646 in 2019, and we had earnings of about almost a billion. And now they are going to take another loan for around they are going to issue some new stocks, and then they're going to take some more loan of $750 million. But if we look at the chart, we are seeing that they have an earnings of about 1 billion per almost 1 billion per year, so they can of course they can pay it very soon. So I think it's a great stock, especially at this price. I would love it to have at 8, of course, everybody would love that, but now we are where we are, so I think it's a great opportunity to jump in. In short, I will do a video on how to deal with bad news and how to deal with short volatility of the stock, and how to deal emotionally and psychologically. We are seeing a bit of an uptrend from Spirit Airlines. We are seeing an increase of 0.72%, and as said before, we are seeing here 3 tops, and I think that it is safe to say that we are going to have a resurgence soon. Here we have quarter 1, we had a bad quarter, but if we look at the earnings, we are seeing that they had their revenue was growing, so very good. Let us see. In 2016, they had a revenue of 2.32 billion, and then 2.64, 3.3, and last year, 2019, we had revenue of 3.83 billion and an earnings of about $335 million. So here we are having an recommendation trends. The strength, some are saying strong buy, hold, and no one is telling you to sell. So analyst target price, okay, some are saying downgrade, so upgrade. But even though, as I stated before, I'm not an financial analyst, or I'm not a professional advisor, so do not listen to my advice. I'm only talking and telling you what I'm going to do and why I am planning to do that. And lastly, for today, I want to talk with you about my watch list and which stocks do I look at. The greatest loser of yesterday was Norwegian Cruise Line, and but the day before yesterday it was the winner. And the absolute winner of yesterday in my watch list was Virgin Galactic, up 13%. It's if you want, I can talk about this stock in the future. Then we have Planet 13. Daimler was a big winner yesterday, and today they are still growing. Then we have Emerald Holding was the same, a winner yesterday, and we are seeing they are slowly improving. And as soon as this Rona situation is under control, I think that we are going to see a resurgence in this stock. It's a great stock. I have already done a video, but probably I will do another one in the future. Then we are seeing, I think, another stock to look at, the very safe, in my opinion, is Pfizer. And after Pfizer, I am looking to invest more in Boeing, because Boeing is going to it was a stock of almost $400, and now it's at 178. And we're seeing a little bit of tension here because of the Rona situation. But as soon as the vaccine is approved, then we're going to see a resurgence in this stock for sure. I think, in my opinion, we're going to see about 220, 250 in about 6 months. So I think it's a safe bet to bet on that. We have some other interesting stocks. We have seen Twitter fall yesterday for 1% because of the hacker attack, but people probably know that they're going to get better. They're going to solve the problem. Then we have a bit of falling from Nvidia and so on. So tell me which stock do you want me to talk about in the future, in some future videos. I wish you all good luck today on this market of this 7th of July. Take care and be safe.